Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Dan.
All right, Dan says, "Hello, Demon. I am an active duty military member who was just selected to attend law school next year and commission as a JAG attorney and officer upon graduation. This is excellent news as I have all but guaranteed my dream job and do not need to worry about OCIs or internships in law school." Nice. Congratulations, Dan. However, I have a 3.23 cumulative GPA and a 162. I'm taking the October and November LSAT, but I don't see myself scoring above 166 given my most recent practice test results. I know that in a normal admissions case, you would advise to wait any number of cycles necessary to achieve a higher score, but this is no normal case. With a guaranteed job and 100% military funding, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and there will be no deferring another year. You want to push back there at all?
Yeah, I don't know much about this program, but if they want you now, they probably would want you in the future.
I mean, are they telling you that you have to do it right now? Or is that self-imposed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're saying, well, it's already paid for, so I am choosing not to defer another year. Or are you saying they have told me that I have to do this right now? If it's the latter, then yeah, I agree with you. There will be no deferring another year. If it's the former, then I would say, well, but maybe there could be reasons why you might want to push it. But let's see the rest of the email first. Dan continues, "I have heard anecdotes from fellow JAG students who have punched well above their numbers in law school admissions because they are assured public service statistics for schools." Yeah, I mean, job statistics, basically. Like you are going to get a good job out of this, and they know that, so they're going to love you as an applicant. And I can see how that would help you to punch above your numbers. Absolutely. But Dan says, "Yet, I still worry about my prospects. Do you have any insight pertaining to military applicants gaining an advantage? What tier of schools do you think I should target? I have a strong desire to attend in Southern California for family reasons, so my reach schools are UCLA and USC, with regionals such as San Diego, Loyola, Pepperdine, and Chapman as other options. Should I apply more broadly to lower ranked schools such as Western State, San Francisco, or Hastings? Some people are telling me to apply higher to top schools like Berkeley. Overall, I'm just trying to get a better sense of where I stand given my unique situation. Part of me is worried I won't be admitted anywhere at all, and I will lose my JAG opportunity. To give you a fuller picture, I have strong softs such as 3 years of civilian paralegal experience and a paralegal certification. I'm 6 years out of undergrad. Thank you for all your LSAT and admissions help. Go Demon." Very respectfully, Dan. Ben, I'm going to let you respond at whatever length you want. But before I do that, I just want to say that Dan sounds so much like a lawyer. Like Dan is he's anxious about getting in anywhere, even though he already has a 162.
Yeah.
And he already has a JAG job offer, which means he's a guaranteed, like there's no fucking way that this guy is getting denied by San Diego or Loyola or Pepperdine or Chapman. I'd be shocked, beyond shocked. You'd have to write the most ridiculous shit in your personal statement or have like major character and fitness issues, multiple felonies or something that have not been rehabilitated. I just can't imagine him not getting in as long as he applies broadly, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess the question is, should I apply more broadly to lower ranked schools? I would apply more broadly to schools that are in your target range, and I would question your assumption to stay in Southern California. I understand that's a desired location, and that's totally fine, but 3 years is going to go very fast, and if you get into some other schools that are maybe even above your range, you might reconsider once you're holding the offer in your hand.
Yeah. There's just no downside to applying more broadly. Why wouldn't you throw in an application to UC Davis? Why wouldn't you throw in an application to, I agree, Berkeley. Throw in an application to Stanford if that's a school that's of interest to you.
Yeah. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, it costs money, but we're talking about such a small sum of money compared to the final outcome here.
Yeah.
It's
Arizona,
just
Arizona
worth it.
State, those are real close to SoCal. You know, those are
Yeah.
super short flights. They run all the time. You know, I don't know, like see if you can get to 10
Mm-hmm.
just because it'll take a little effort. It costs a little bit of money, but you are going to be fine here. And, you know, odds
Ask for
are you're going to,
application waivers. Say, hey, I'd
yeah,
like to apply, but can you?
hell
It's a
yeah.
little.
And then just don't apply to those schools if they don't give them to you.
Yeah.
You know, like really, Arizona State, you're going to have to give me a free application. You
Yep.
got to do the work to fill out the application, but you know, the bulk of that's already done because you're probably going to use one personal statement for all your schools. You're probably going to use the same letters for all of your schools. Resume doesn't need to change. How hard is it really to tick those boxes? You got to pay probably the LSAC report fees, although you might even be able to talk schools into sponsoring those
Mm-hmm.
because they know how good of an applicant you are. I mean,
Yeah.
this is somebody who guaranteed 100% helps their job stats.
Yeah. Job stats, which
I guess
are a
it's not
big part of.
100%, but it's like 95%
Yeah.
helps their job stats. And that's a home run for them. It's less of a home run for the premium schools, right? So a school like UCLA probably doesn't really worry about their job placement that much.
Mm-hmm.
But if you start dipping down the rankings more than even a little, like probably USC does care about their job. You know, they're the second best school in that city. So they probably do care. I think you're going to get generous offers from all over the place, Dan. I would stop worrying and just get to work on those applications.
Yeah. Thanks for writing in. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.